5 valuable tips for you beginner and struggling content creators. Tip 1, do not expect immediate movement. It might even take a couple of weeks to months to start seeing real movement, but that can depend on your consistency. A lot of you that's complaining are only sitting at probably 50 to 3,000 followers. That's not enough for the spread of your content, for the algorithm to toss your content around. You have to allow it to have time for your content to marinate out there. Build up your portfolio, build up your library of content to draw in more individuals and eyes on your work. And it has to be something of substance, not just you doing a cartwheel in your backyard. In other words, lower your expectations. You're not as great in the beginning that you feel like you are. You gotta humble yourself and allow yourself to build that portfolio and build those followers up. Tip 2, stop comparing yourself to other individuals' success. Everybody's success comes differently. Everybody's craft comes differently. Some people's movements are a lot faster than others due to a number of reasons: their resources, the nature of their craft. A lot of times superficial things will launch you to the ceiling, but your growth will come in your own unique way and what makes your individuality special. That's like a beginner R&B artist comparing themselves to Chris Brown's success, saying, oh, I would never get there. You probably won't, but you will have an opportunity to eat well enough to where you will have some success that you can be proud of. If you aim for the top, you're most likely gonna get your feelings hurt. Trust me, you're never gonna be the best. Instead, focus on your own success, your own craft, your own audience, everything that's gonna be unique to you. There's so many creators, trust me, even in my own little bubble of success that I feel like I have. Even within that, I acknowledge there's a lot of creators that can do certain things that I can't do. But does that mean that my craft is useless? No. I see many of you that truly enjoy and truly genuinely enjoy my craft. And that's all I focus on, is those individuals that love what I do. And me genuinely just having love for my own unique way of doing things. Content creating is an individuality thing. We all different artists. Tip 3, my very favorite, be authentic. Be you on camera. Be yourself on camera. Another quick way to burn out extremely fast is being fake and being not who you truly are in real life. That's exhausting. Not in the acting way, not if I'm doing a character, because those characters are genuinely my characters. I'm talking about you're technically not really comfortable, but you're doing it to basically put on the front to appease your audience, to appease others. It might be a particular personality that you're portraying that you know would grab attention. In reality, it's not you. I feel like being yourself is a key factor of creating longevity in this field of work. Be yourself, dig deep, find out who that is. And if you have a problem with being yourself and it's uncomfortable, seek therapy, please, because you should always be comfortable with who you are in the inside. Tip 4, attention seeking for the wrong reasons. Yo, don't let this camera get you hurt or get you deleted for the dumbest reasons. People are clout chasing to a severe degree nowadays. A lot of stuff people are doing is messing with other people's lives. That is not safe. Do not allow the attention to cause you to do something extremely silly that you cannot reverse. And it can land you in jail and it can land you in a grave. Stop doing things that's gonna cause other people pain. That's not cool. It's not cool to yourself. That makes you look crazy. It may ruin your reputation for life. And you won't have any opportunities. Every single door will be closed to you. That's crazy. Stop it.
Get some help.
And my number 1 that I live by to this very day, as much as possible, be original. What makes content creating special for each individual is their own uniqueness. Whatever it is that you have, you got to be comfortable with displaying it. You got to be comfortable with yourself and be unapologetically yourself on camera. The greatest stars in the world, you name them, all have a uniqueness that can only be identified as them. Following trends constantly, repetitively, that's not going to grant you a uniqueness style that is you. People are only going to identify you as somebody that mimic other people's work instead of you being recognized by your own craft. That's the kind of reputation that I feel like is, woo, that's great. That is great. Because I have my own uniqueness. I have my own signature on things that makes me special. And you add things to the content creating and art space that no one has ever seen before. That's the main thing that makes you stand out. Trust, we all are influenced though by great content creators or great creators in general. And we might mimic some things, but in totality, 100% of it shouldn't be somebody else's work. You should have your own way of doing things. That's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.